Solid Edge electrical design software provides electromechanical design as it's meant to be. With best-in-class solutions to a wide range of industries, they enable you to achieve first-pass success in your electromechanical products. The electrical database and parts management system provide a central location to organize and retrieve electrical parts and information. This library includes a significant number of specialized industrial parts. ANSI ladder schematics adhere to ANSI drawing standards, especially useful when designing machinery. Device names are based on the ladder position and automatically update as parts are moved around the schematic. When adding wires, automatic design rule checks prevent duplication of names. Solid Edge electrical routing directly interfaces between Solid Edge wiring and harness design using a feature called Connected Mode, which allows the user to bridge environments and update harness information. The electrical panel here in Solid Edge is partially completed. However, it is being driven by a number of schematics. Once Connected Mode is active, a Cross-Select function allows for the bidirectional highlighting of wires and components. Selecting a component in the Solid Edge 3D model highlights it in the schematic and vice versa. A quick bridge out from wiring design allows us to import the wires into the Solid Edge model by using the Update Harness command. The Harness Import wizard then identifies the wires that will be imported. This adds the two new wires to the assembly. Selections again cross-highlight between the electrical and mechanical environments. The mechanical engineer can then route the wires in the assembly through cable trays and so on. During the synchronization, all the wire properties were carried over. Any further changes to the properties are also synchronized. For instance, if the color of a wire is changed in the schematic, the Update Harness command can be run again to update the changes in the 3D model. Of course, the calculated lengths of wires can also be back-annotated into wiring design so that simulations remain accurate. The wires can also be represented as their physical size. Reports are just a click away, as we can see here with the creation of a design wire list. Many standard reports are available, and custom ones can also be created. Looking at a 3D harness design, a completed manufacturing drawing needs to be created before this harness can go into production. Using Connected Mode, this information can be bridged through into Solid Edge harness design to generate manufacturing detail. Various options control how the harness is flattened and brought through into the 2D environment, as well as whether names and part numbers are imported. Connectors and bundles are automatically placed, and tables are populated with the connection information. The overall bundle lengths are also populated on the drawing, along with the positional lengths of grommets and clips and relevant insulation. If the additional hardware has not already been assigned in the mechanical environment, it can easily be added here. For instance, some insulation can be added to the bottom bundle. A harness wire list is placed on the drawing, but many other reports can also be generated if required. Solid Edge Electrical Design Solutions, industry-proven solutions for the design of electromechanical design, enable you to bring products to market faster without sacrificing quality. From the #1 industry leader for PCB design direct to mainstream engineering, Solid Edge PCB design tools automate the design of printed circuit boards in a way that even those new to PCB design may now successfully design the electronics needed for their products. Solid Edge PCB design provides a schematic capture application that gets you up and running quickly with a clean and easy-to-use user interface. Define the electronic logical connectivity. Place the parts, connect them up, and edit the schematic to define the net names. Using hierarchy, create schematic blocks to make replicating circuits for multi-channel designs easy. Properties such as part number and reference designators ensure correct identification and BOM generation. After creating the board outline and determining the location of mounting holes within Solid Edge, Solid Edge PCB collaboration allows design aspects to be sent to PCB design for initial placement. As in this example, this could include the location of fixed items like connectors and other tall components that could violate height restrictions specified within the mechanical assembly. PCB placement can be carried out in either 2D or 3D views simultaneously. Clash violations can be clearly identified. Components can be placed individually, or multiple components can be selected, then placed sequentially on the board. If a design has a set of reuse blocks that represent the same circuit, like in a multi-channel design, just place the components for one of the blocks, even route the circuit, then use copy and paste commands to copy and paste the component location and routing for the next identical circuit. After placement is complete, a logical step is to double-check to ensure all the connectors are aligned correctly and there are no interferences. Here, Solid Edge PCB Collaboration provides the fully traceable transfer of this information into the Solid Edge MCAD environment. All the desired PCB data will be transferred, including board outline, mounting holes, connectors, and selected components. When the initial placement has been signed off, the remaining components can be placed and routed. This can be done using sketching gestures, which allow small or even very large groups of interconnections to be routed fast and easily. Simply drag the cursor, and the semi-automatic algorithms take care of the rest. When routing critical traces such as differential pairs and clock signals, tuning may be required. The length monitor on the cursor illustrates if the trace length is within constraints, and if needed, can be further tuned by adding an accordion. The size can be adjusted by simply modifying the bounding box. Routing is completed extremely quickly for both the novice and expert PCB designer. It's just that easy. Solid Edge PCB design tools will have you designing electronics in no time.